I think you may have just heard Helen loudly exhaling right when I hit record, which is perfect because it's been a frustrating day and it's the beer video. And currently, at this moment, WWE SummerSlam is going on and it's not fucking over. So I'm just pausing the main event. I'm pausing the main event, Helen.
Well, I will try to live up to this.
The bar's low. I shouldn't say that. The show's been good. In fact, I'll even do my shirt reveal. One of my favorite wrestlers, Io Shirai. Actually, she's called Io Sky now because of trademarks. That is her. She won the women's title tonight. Very excited. Long overdue. She's amazing. Io Sky. Used to be Io Shirai. Now she's Io Sky. Trademarks. Yeah, they want to. It's not worth getting into. It's not worth getting into.
I don't really keep up with the lore so much, so this is all a little confusing for me.
That's okay. We don't need
Well,
to.
I don't know. I've got a Ludacris shirt on that I've had for a while. I think I bought this when they first broke up, or I think they only broke up the one time and they've just done sporadic reunions since.
Yeah. I Speaking of Ludacra, they just played in Brooklyn, I don't know, like a couple months ago. And I was gonna go, and I just didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I should have gone. And then now they just now announced shows in San Francisco that are the last shows.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to see them twice when they were an active band. So,
No.
and going to one of the Brooklyn shows, but I just couldn't quite do it financially. So, I'm just gonna have to treasure those memories, I guess. Oh well.
I have a Ludacra shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
Well. Um, so we did not plan this. Helen and I generally do not discuss what beers we're going to be choosing. Every now and again, every now and again we will, but usually whenever we sit down to do this video, it's a surprise for both of us. And we both unknowingly have picked beers tonight that are made around and themed wise or made with bands. And I already know your beer, Helen, because you just a little bit ago, oh no, you look worried.
I don't think this beer is going to be very good. So,
Oh, okay. No, it's not. Of course it's not. But I think I go first this week, right?
yeah.
Okay. And I don't know if we've ever talked about this band before. I am a very big fan of this band. I just saw them live last year for the first time in 20 years. And that band is Deftones, who I love. I love Deftones. You're furling your brow. They're not a new metal band. Fuck you. Um, not you.
Damn,
Not you.
damn,
Huh?
damn. I don't care for them, but I saw the Deftones beer at the shop for a hot minute, but they're really not my thing. So,
It's okay. It's fine. People are very surprised that they're my thing, but I very much like them. I saw them like 20 years ago at a thing that used it. I think there were only it only happened like 2 or 3 years. It was a thing called Rolling Rock Town Fair. That was out in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, because that's where Rolling Rock originated. So the year I went, Stone Temple Pilots headlined. And interesting note, Scott Weiland came out dressed as Rob Halford. So they did the whole Judas Priest thing. They headlined, and weirdly enough, their set started at like 7 o'clock in the evening. So by the time they were done, still broad daylight. Um, but Deftones was touring on White Pony on that album, and I didn't know much about them at the
yeah.
time. And I saw them, and I was like, "Holy fucking shit! I need to start listening to this band." It was a crazy show though, of like a lot of bands that were just getting other than Stone Temple Pilots. Like Incubus was on that show before like they were really popular. Unfortunately, Helen, your face is about to get worse. Meaning like the look on your face because you look stressed. Another band on that show was Stained, and I said this at the time, and I say it again now. The most boring. They are a void of charisma.
Okay, okay. Yeah, Stain sucks for a lot of reasons, not the least which is, what's his nuts from that band is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
cosplaying as trailer trash now, which
Hmm.
I find personally very annoying for
Yeah.
a number of reasons.
Hmm.
But you can't tell me like, Stain sucks. Like try to sell me on the Stone Temple Pilots.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
I'm sorry. And like, yeah, okay, guy comes out dressed as Rob Halford. Oh, okay, and he plays this like fucking processed music lope. No, no.
Listen, wait. I'm not selling you on Stone Temple Pilots. I'm not a fan. I, I was just thought it was awesome that he came out dressed as Rob Halford. That's it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not selling you on it. It was like nothing. Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, technically, when I say they were good, I just mean they were professional. Like they sounded like a band. They whatever. But no, there was nothing to it. It's
God,
Stone
just
Temple
kick
Pilots.
that hole. Kick it in the hole.
Yeah. Speaking of sticking it in the hole, we're gonna go for this beer. So basically, it's also by the brewing company is called Belching Beaver, which might be, yeah.
I've had their peanut butter stout, which if you ever want like Captain Crunch, but you don't want your mouth kind of cut up, I guess that's what you should go for. But
Hmm.
uh
I might be into it. I don't know. Anyway, this is called Deftones Phantom Bride. It's an India Pale Ale, 7.1% alcohol. It's a pint. This is a tall motherfucking can. It's really tall. Named after the ethereal song by the one and only Deftones. In case you were thought there were many Deftones, no, there are only one, according to this can. Phantom IPA is a blend of Amarillo, Citra, Simcoe, and Mosaic hops, delicately balanced to blah blah blah. Um, so I guess Chino Marino was the one who kind of worked with them on this, according to the can. Anyway, who fucking cares? I'm drinking out of a Neurosis glass. Fuck one of them, but the rest of them are cool.
there.
Yeah, let's rip this bitch open. Well, right away it's nice and light. Hand's making a weird noise. Oh, that's just the wrap they have. Wow, you know what? I don't even have this up to my nose, and the hops are pungent.
Hmm.
Wow, and not really in a bad way. There's just this is what we got here. It's nice and clean. You can practically see through it. Nice
That
little
looks
head.
very light for an IPA. That's strange.
It is light for an IPA. It almost looks like a lager. Yeah, it's very light. But it is. There's a lot of hops in this thing. Just like I said, this glass wasn't even up to my nose, and I could smell it. Let's go. That's tasty. Funny enough, the mouthfeel, it drinks like a lager. And the mouthfeel is very similar to a lager. But there's so much hops in this thing. I mean, you can't mistake it as anything but an IPA. It's very tasty. There are a lot of hops, but they're not overwhelming, and they're not completely blitzing my face. It's Let me go one more. God damn it. Yeah, this is really nice. This is really tasty. Um, so if you are a person that doesn't like to have heavy hops aroma in your face when you're drinking, this might not be your beer because it is really strong, like very, very, very strong. Um, when I said maybe pungent's the wrong word. It's just the smell is unmistakable. Like it's very strong, it's very present, but it's not unpleasant. I think it's pretty good. Um, Tastes good going down. It's not too bitter. This is very drinkable. It's 7.1, not really a session ale, but uh,
No.
yeah, I don't know. But if you wanted to drink a couple of these, I think you could do it outside in the nice warm weather. It's a good summer beer. It's refreshing. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, so half the pulling faces this entire call has been I'm not looking forward to this beer, to be honest.
I know.
Um, yeah, so I was at the shop today and everything was either like stuff I tried before, stuff that didn't really interest me, stuff that was super expensive, or just, I don't know, not my thing. But so I just kind of decided to go the masochistic route and pick one I didn't think I'm gonna like very much. Okay, so this is the Robinson's Fear of the Dark Stout in collaboration with Bruce Dickinson. So, band branded beer can sometimes be pretty good. I know Hammerheart has done a couple for Crypt Sermon and for some black metal band. Does not know.
I was waiting for it to be Walchfluster, since I know that like he and the dude from
Yeah,
that really are tight.
yeah, they actually one of their funniest labels was based on the one of the guys from Walchfluster hates Hefeweizen, so the label for one of their like for their smoked Hefeweizen was just that dude going like this.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a really good beer too, so like really a win all around. Yeah, sometimes band based beers can be pretty good. Yours seemed like it was pretty good. I have had the Trooper Ale and it tasted garbage water. It was awful.
I love
yeah,
sorry, good.
I had the red ale and that actually was pretty decent. So
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
the Trooper is just shit. It's just pour it down the drain.
I don't know what's wrong with British people, but
no. I love Iron Maiden too. They're one of my favorite bands of all time, so I'm not shitting on them, but their beer is fucking terrible. And
yeah, Bruce Dickinson claims to be a craft beer aficionado, but like, man, I have my doubts.
Stick the planes and fencing.
Yeah, that was kind of my thoughts as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I think maybe I'm a little biased because like a lot of British beer I've had I really did not care for. I can't think even of a brewery I really enjoyed from that area of the world.
There was a beer I looked at the other night that was a British beer. I think it was a British beer, and it was just a strong ale, and it was like 14%. And I thought about it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna spend this money on a 14% beer, and it's just gonna make me feel bad the next day. So I'm not.
Yeah, mine at that point. Okay, so I'm gonna save this bottle cap, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I've got a friend who's like a huge Iron Maiden fan, but he doesn't drink, and they have like these collectible singles. So I guess maybe this is gonna be the highlight of this drinking experience. I'm just gonna set this aside here. I'll get but later. Do this. Got my generic RPG character.
I just love the lack of you just don't want to do this. You're right. This is my pickle beer. I can just see it. I can't believe you're pouring that much of it. I'm shocked.
Yeah, well, I don't like wasting things. So
yeah.
All right, I guess that's a decent sized head. Let's give it a whiff. That smells like hoisin sauce. I like that.
Smells like what?
I like hoisin sauce. Like yeah. I've had non-alcoholic stouts before, which tends to be the trickiest kind of beer for NA beer makers to nail down, and they tend to smell like hoisin sauce. And this is a pretty low alcohol one. It's like 4.5. I've had like low alcohol, like Irish style stouts before. Guinness actually is not very strong, for example. I think it's like 4% just about.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Also like a pretty heavy beer, so it's kind of nice if like you want to like have some beers, but like within reason, I suppose.
I'm here for support.
What is wrong with British people?
Wait, what type of beer is that again? I'm sorry. I know you said it.
This is a stout.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's named after Fear of the Dark, which is a great song off a mediocre album.
Yeah.
Kind of reflecting how I'm feeling about this beer. Like, the Iron Maiden line of beers is not very good. I would say this is kind of between the red ale, which I actually liked, and the Trooper, which I hated. Um, this is, I don't know, kind of a weirdly tongue coating, like, God, what even are you? Ugh,
Oh no, it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
really is. It just tastes like a dipping sauce I'd get with
Oh,
spring, like from like a really C tier Vietnamese restaurant, like minus the fish sauce, but like
yeah.
just like kind of a heavy umami flavor, but like kind of like artificial and weird.
Oh, I'm getting sick.
I mean, I really wish there was better brand control on the part of Iron Maiden here because like
I'm trying
uh,
to, yeah. See, I have, oh, this is
this
all
is
dusty now. That's my Trooper bottle. And
I had one for a while. I think I gave it to um, a friend of mine. He's a bigger fan, so
yeah. Like I will I'm not gonna lie to you. I if I can find that beer, I will buy it and just pour it the fuck out and keep the bottle. Just because again, I'm an Iron Maiden mark, but
yeah, I mean, one thing I will say for this is the bottle art looks terrific.
yeah, it's a really cool label. Yeah. Yeah. It's too bad the when you put it in your mouth, it's
It's not the worst thing I've ever had beer wise, definitely, but it's
certainly not in the top 10.
not good. It's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not like I didn't have the violent reaction that you had to the pickle beer, but
it
God.
it was, oh my God. I don't even want to think about that beer anymore. I just
Yeah, no, I'm leaning over and smelling this and I'm like, God, this is reminding me of like every time I've ever like half-assed making myself a rice noodle salad for lunch.
oh Jesus. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bought so the Deftones beer. I didn't even have my beer until today either, and today was a long day. I shouldn't have said it was like frustrating, but I bought a car, and honestly, for as fucking frustrating as an experience as that always is, this was so easy. Like it's the easiest experience I've ever had buying a car. Like so fucking easy. Funny thing was, they just got this vehicle in last night, so they hadn't stickered it yet. So I don't have it yet. I bought it, but I don't have it yet. I'm gonna pick it up Monday. But I have a loaner, and I'm not gonna say who it is, what I bought, but the loaner I don't like. So I'm glad. And it's not the same. It's not the same version of the vehicle I bought. It's a different vehicle altogether. But when I got into the vehicle that I purchased, as soon as I started driving it, I was like, I'm buying this. This is it's so comfortable. I love the way it drives. Um, but when I got into this one to bring it home, I'm like accelerating. I'm like, I don't understand how the accelerator works. I don't, it feels like the emergency brake is constantly on. I don't,
Hmm.
so I'm glad I didn't buy this one. I'm glad I bought the one I did. But I just went and bought beer after that. It was like my first purchase after spending money on a fucking vehicle. As I'm like, well, let's go buy a bunch of beer and celebrate.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad your beer was better for you than mine was.
I feel bad that yours sucked, but I think we both know. I think, oh my God. Sorry, it's been a long day. I think we both knew going in the chances
Yeah,
were it wasn't gonna work out.
it was unlikely. I was, hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst, you might say.
Yeah. It's sort of like when you get a new Iron Maiden album these days. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna buy it because I like Iron Maiden, but we'll see. And
They're
sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, they're out of the really stinky phase right now, I think. But
Now that last one, that I don't remember how it's pronounced. Not good.
okay, so um my sword friend actually got really obsessed with the way Eddie is posing on that cover because like It's like
Oh, we've talked about this, but
I
yes.
mentioned it, but yeah, he's he's like after days of research, I was like, I'm gonna stop you right there. But I didn't actually stop him because I was like, no, tell me more. And he's like, well, I have concluded that the only way that Eddie would be like having the dagger like that on his back was if he was like furiously clenching it between his butt cheeks. And he's like, see, I actually recreated this pose. It's like, of course you fucking did.
I thought my Iron Maiden stuff's over there, so I can't go grab it. I would go grab it so we can all laugh, but
I'll fucking kill you.
no, I won't. It's fine. You've suffered enough tonight,
Yes,
and I think that's it. I think you're good. I think
I
we'll
agree.
yeah.
Please don't, but
No,
don't cut the Funko Pop.
I'm not going to. I'm not. Well, that's been beer video. It's a little shorter tonight just because this wrestling show fucked up my night, and as a result, I fucked up Helen's night by making her wait longer. But we went earlier just because I wasn't waiting for this match to be over. I have to drive people home, and I'm sober, which is not fun to be at 11:56 p.m. on a Saturday. But here we are. Here we are.
Eh,
Mm,
eh,
mm.
eh.
We should just do this for the next 10 minutes. People love it. People
Yep.
love it. Yeah.
Mm.
All right, everybody. Spay your pets, neuter your pets. Go to the store and buy some iced tea. And I'm dying here. Just Helen, finish us up.
Oh, I don't know. You should watch wrestling, I guess. That's what I'm doing next weekend.
Because you're gonna watch good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, go support Effie. Go support Bussy. Go support Ellie Catch, and fuck everything else.
Yeah, I'll say.
We love you.